Hi guys, let's see the basics of SketchUp now. So before entering to the SketchUp, the first thing we need to do is select a template. So template is nothing but the dimension you're going to work. So I'm selecting millimeters. After the selection, just click on start using SketchUp. So this is the main page you will be getting in SketchUp. Just delete this. You can see three axes: green, red and blue. So each axis represent a certain directions. So the green represent the north and dotted green represent south. Red represent east and dotted red represent the west direction. So this is will be useful when you're going for an inserting image or doing with a shadow analysis. So the first thing is insert a new location. So just go for geolocation, add a location. You'll be getting a tab of adding a location. So just enter your latitude and longitude of the location you need to draw and just search. I'm selecting a region now here. So just select a region you want, just align accordingly and import. So you can see I have imported a image with latitude and longitude and everything is there. So in case you need to find the azimuth of this building, you just need to draw a line parallel to the roof edges. So and one more line parallel to the green axis. So we can just take a tool of protractor. So just use this protractor to just you can just find the azimuth of this building. It is 47.9 degrees. So this is really useful when you're going to simulate project in PVAssist using the azimuth angle. So we can just start now with the design. So starting with the building outer edges. So just draw the outer edges of the building. So on the line which is drawn is now perpendicular to the existing line we have drawn. So the orange line represent the we are drawing in a perpendicular basis. Okay, so it always shows that it is perpendicular to the existing line. So then draw midpoint of middle and just push certain height. Taking it's 10 meters. The height of the building is 10 meters, and just going with the roof tilt. So use protractor tool. So just use the protractor to get a slope. So I'm drawing the slope of this building. You can just push it to the other end to get a perfect slope. So you have proceeded with the roof tilt. So now you want to see the ground image. So to see a ground image, just go for sample paint in materials. Just click the source and the destination. So now you will be able to see a ground image. So make it as a block component. So that will so the building has been created. So now we want to build a polycarbonated sheet. So just make it 2 meters to 1 meters. And make this as a component poly sheet. Now just move using M or with the icon you are available with. Just place where the polycarbonated sheet is available. So again move and copy. So copy is and move, I have same command M. So after clicking control, it will be copied. So this is the difference between copy and move. So you want to have multiple copies, just copy M, control, and just select the distance. So distance is almost 10,266 into numbers, into example 4 numbers will be copied. You can just see multiple copies has been made. After this, select everything and just copy one more time to the bottom. You can see the roof has been created now. Now just completed the one side, another side of the roof. Now going for a module design. So just start with designing a module of size 990 mm, 1960, and you can just push it to certain height. The width of the module will usually be 40 mm. Just give a color on materials and just make it as a component of solar modules. Just create. After this, just move it to the roof. Usually we will be having 1 meter clearance from the edges. So just use tape to make a 1 meter clearance in all edges. So this will be useful for making a pathway and making a cable trace and safety lines, usually in solar projects. So just move it to the edges. After this, just copy it with 20 mm of clearance. So 1980 is the clearance distance, and click for multiple copies. Improve the number of copies you need. So example, take for 50. You can see 50 number of modules will be created, and just delete it with the unwanted modules. And after this, just copy all the modules and make it as a 2 in a row. You can just see the modules has been created. Now 2 rows has been created. So check with the row spacing. So the row spacing is mainly important to have a walkway. So minimum 600 mm clearance should be there between different rows. So this will be useful for cleaning. So just maintain a 600 mm gap between the rows. After this, just copy it and make it to number of rows you need depending upon the roof edges. So just delete the unwanted rows. The modules which is disturbing the polycarbonated sheet should be deleted. Just delete the modules which is affected from polycarbonate areas. clearances for the polycarbonate sheet has been provided. So now you can just check the number of modules. So it shows 394 modules in a single roof. So one side of the roof is able to cover 395 number of 394 number of modules. So this is the best way to count the modules. So don't forget to make it as a component. If you forget, it will be very difficult for you to count the number of modules. So entity info will help you to know the number of modules. So the solar component is 394. So same way you can just try it for the another side, and you can now drawn for the one more side. So you can check with the number of modules now. So it is 770 modules. So import it to the AutoCAD file. So for this, just go for file, export, and export, go for 3D model. So in this 3D model, you can see save as type. You just select for AutoCAD DWG file .dwg. So just save the file, example 123, and export. It has been exported. You can just see the file has been exported to an AutoCAD. So you can just see the file has been exported to an AutoCAD file. And just in case you want to verify the total number of modules in this, just select all and click BC. It is a B count. You can see total number of solar modules is 770. It is same as the number of wheels we have seen in SketchUp. So we can verify it. 770 is the total number of modules we have created in SketchUp, the same as in AutoCAD. So 770 is the total number of solar modules. Now I filled with the other end of the roof also. So now we will see how to export this to an AutoCAD file. Before exporting, we will see the total number of cones in this roof. So total number of modules is 770 in a model. So we will be seeing now how to export it to the AutoCAD file. So for this, just go for file, export, and export, go for 3D model. So in this 3D model, you can see save as type. You just select for AutoCAD DWG file .dwg. So just save the file, example 123, and export. It has been exported. You can just see the file has been exported to an AutoCAD. So you can just see the file has been exported to an AutoCAD file. And just in case you want to verify the total number of modules in this, just select all and click BC. It is a B count. You can see total number of solar modules is 770. It is same as the number of wheels we have seen in SketchUp. So we can verify it. 770 is the total number of modules we have created in SketchUp, the same as in AutoCAD. So 770 is the total number of